A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are inside and coming to the plate now, Smokey. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high fastball. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, this has been a good division so far. Hey, D-Row, even though their lead isn't as big as it once was, they're playing some good baseball, and they'd love to carry this into a strong month of May.
Yeah, they find themselves sitting in first place after April. I'm telling you, that's all you can ask for in this game. I know it's a long season, a lot of games left to be played, but they find themselves in a nice spot.
Campos, a 6'5" left-hander. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Sergio Rubio. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shields sprinting after it. 1 down. Striding in, Jason Neal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jason Neal.
From the belt, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Liner in there for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Next for New York, Abraham Quevedo, and their runners at the corners now.
Abraham Quevedo.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Batting 7th, catcher, Nick Ray.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. At the plate, Vinny Whitehead. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Vinny Whitehead.
On the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Smokey. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Hard liner to center field. Abraham is there, and it's a very quick inning as the stepping in and ready for another shot. Smokey. Side started in the inning, and Dan's offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Abraham is there. 1 out. Ready once again, Smokey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Smokey.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah, great job right there.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit, extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row.
On to first, a double play. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey fields it cleanly, and that will conclude. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Yankees hosted a 3-run first. Almost. Striding into the box, Smokey, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, Matty V, this has been a good division so far. And hey, D-Row, even though their lead is...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Abraham over at second. Nunez on at first with 2 down. Jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A bouncer up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Ready for another chance? Sergio Rubio. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sergio Rubio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Scorched to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. Still down 3. Digging in once again, Smokey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The count now at 2-2. In the dirt here. Chance stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted down the line in left. Shields moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no. Stepping in for the Jays, Anthony Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit ball to second. And there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. Whitehead comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Final score tonight. The Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never. We are north. Stepping in, Smokey, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Tata, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Now at the plate, Chad Abraham. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Center fielder, Chad Abraham.
Hit ball to second. Fielded clean. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now at the plate, Smokey. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Smokey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner to center field. Abraham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the. Next to bat for Toronto, Vinny Whitehead. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground, out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now, Chad Abraham. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Chad Abraham.
Straight up, straight up.
High pop-up. Holton shading to his right, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Go hard,
Hit
go
high
hard.
and deep out to straightaway left. Shields looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
When that pitch was.
Stepping into the box, Vinny Whitehead. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Down the line. Moncada fields it cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play. To digging in and looking for more. Smokey. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Whitehead is under it, makes the play, 1 away. Striding in to start the 9th, Chad Abraham, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Center fielder, number
Towards second. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th. 4-2 the final score today. The New York Yankees wrote an great start. Digging in, Smokey, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Prado is after it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Into the box, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Florival ranges to his right. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets to. Stepping into the box, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Sergio Rubio.
And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the... Ready now for the Marlins, Saul Florival. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 2-2. This is hit to third. Will it be 2? One. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. Now at the plate, Smokey. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Sergio Rubio. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing, at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. Ready for another chance, Jason Neal.
Designated hitter, Jason Neal.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Leading off the inning, Alfonso Prado. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They use that right now.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in once again, Stephen Gillespie, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit. Field. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Smokey. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The New York Yankees jumped ahead in the 7th inning. Baseball from digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First offering on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Coming to the plate now, Saul Floribal. And he can give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
4.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Johnny Espinoza. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Down to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Next for New York, Smokey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the second deck and gone.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than
now, and stepping in, Alfonso Prado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard hit ball to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Striding in once again, Chu Chen.
Third baseman, Chu Chen.
The inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And digging in and looking for more. Smokey, 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
3-2, full count.
3-2.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Another full count offering on its way. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Sergio Rubio. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's running, swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jeff Garrett, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On the second, this could be 2. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Ready for another shot now, Smokey. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second. Leading off the inning, Smokey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. So the Bronx Bombers find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Gillespie is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. 7-4 the final finish today. Miami rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Afternoon base. Into the box, Johnny Roman, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Here it comes, 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. 2 is Smokey. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that Digging in, Smokey. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 1-2 is a ball high and inside.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Holton leads off second with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sergio Rubio. He drew a walk his first time up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Come on.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jason Neal. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jason Neal.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. To his right, Florival. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. In now, Geraldo Abreu. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he's safe.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box.
Up next from Miami, Dave Conrad.
Second baseman.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Smoke right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So ready once again, Saul Florival.
Batter number 13, shortstop, Saul Florival.
The 1-1 home. Ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alfonso. He singled his last time up.
Alfonso.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1. Stepping in, Smokey.
Now batting. Second baseman, Smokey.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gillespie moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Johnny Espinoza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here it comes, 0-2. Third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now to the plate, Dave Conrad. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Now
1-1-1.
attempt here. Holton scoops it up, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. So digging in now, Smokey, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
On the ground to the left side. Chen loves it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sergio Rubio.
Left fielder, Sergio Rubio.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. The 0-2 home, grounded to the right.
On the bag right here.
And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Next will be the designated hitter, Jason Neal, and their runners at the corners now.
Jason Neal.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. At the plate, Geraldo Abreu is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Now at the plate, Johnny Roman earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hit out towards second. 2 is left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Smokey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, number 20.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sergio Rubio.
Left fielder, Sergio Rubio.
Here now the 2-2. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Now in the box, Jason Neal. He's 1 for 4 for the game. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. Full count, here it comes.
All right, stand up,
and the runner's breaking for third. Heading out towards shallow right. Gillespie brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 15-11.
A player with a hot bat gets a call from his representative.
Just about ready for base. Stepping up now, Smokey. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good and they'd like to stay competitive.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. In now for the O's, Emilio Mateo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Emilio Mateo.
To short. And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down.
Coming to the plate now, Smokey. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Left fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sergio Rubio. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Back up the middle, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Jason Neal, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Ready now for Baltimore, Joel Benitez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So coming to the plate, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking in there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Into the box now, Grant Stover. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him behind this game become a lot greater.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes. At the plate, Smokey. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Line drive to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time.
Nice shot, nice
Boy,
shot.
there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a rip for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Strike taken. The throw was not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just...
And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. Striding in once again, Grant Stover. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Towards second. Smokey ranges on to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. 8-6 the final score tonight. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tuesday night baseball. Next for New York, Smokey. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
All right, make a turn. Find it.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the... Ready for another chance. Grant Stover, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the 0-1. Full play ball to second. 4. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Digging in once again, Smokey. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
This is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Snare. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. The ground is short. This could be 2. He's right there. Second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Ready to take his hacks again, Emilio Mateo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit hard back up. Hey! He goes to first. Got him. Ready for another shot now, Fernando Medeiros. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come shots like this, Matt. Second on the team.
And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw in the... Ready once again, Smokey. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Now the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Line towards center field. Benitez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th. This crowd.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together.
From 100. Into the box now, Daniel Bowers. He will lead this one off today. The 1-2.
Number 10.
Popped him up. Smokey calls for it. 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Sergio.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Benitez is there, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Smokey, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
So digging in now, Jason Neal, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by. In now for the O's, Joel Benitez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sergio Rubio.
Designated hitter, Sergio Rubio.
There goes the runner. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Medeiros facing back.
Gone!
Stepping in, Smokey. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Smokey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and a strike. Carter features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Joel Benitez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one. Guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so into the box, Craig Snare. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 6-1, the final tally today. MLB digging in. Smokey come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over the last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find it.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Juarez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Throw won't get. At the plate, Smokey hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And that misses inside, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Now the 2-1. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. Striding in, Sergio Rubio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
And a dive, but he's back. Smokey, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners off for second. Pulled toward right center field. Ibarra has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So ready now, Herschel Joyner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Herschel Joyner. 1-1.
Hard on the ground towards second. To his right, Smokey. Throw to first in time, and the big standing in, Smokey. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Donnell Solari, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels. Ready now for L.A. Scotty Gold. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The second, this could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, a double play. In now, Smokey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
1-1 the count now. Belted high and deep into right center. Juarez ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And now for the Angels, Jerome Russell. He singled his last time up. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jack Whalen. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Jack Whalen.
Here's the 1-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there, back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Up next for the Angels.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buford Fuller. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Is there, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Russell is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. But 1's all they get as the run scores. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Yanks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Friday night baseball now from the big. Kevin Valdez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. Leading off the inning, Smokey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Sergio Rubio waits on deck. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sergio Rubio. He drew a walk his first time up.
Rubio.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. On 0-2. Runner goes for second. Chopped weakly to the left.
On the back. Pick it up,
indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And he is in there. Riding in once again, Jason Neal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2. And now for the Angels, Buford Fuller. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
The 1-2.
Buford Fuller.
Pulled toward right center field. Smokey waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in once again, Sergio Rubio, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runner breaks for third, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! Ready for another chance? Jack Whalen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit in the air to right field. Smokey over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Smokey. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Left side, but well foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Flores has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now for L.A. Buford Fuller. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Buford Fuller.
Now, attempt here. Neal is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready once again. Smokey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. And that'll retire. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Yankees rode an important 6th inning. Daytime. Digging in now for the Yankees. Smokey come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty V, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Digging in to try it again. Smokey hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Juarez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Herschel Joyner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Herschel Joyner.
2-2.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Back to first, and that was a spark. So stepping in, Smokey. No hits to this point.
Second baseman, Smokey.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-1. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Juarez is there. He's got it one away. Digging in now, Smokey. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the 0-1, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound two balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Striding into the box, Jerome Russell. He singled his last time up.
Jerome Russell.
Sent on the ground out to second. Smokey over to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first. Into the box now, Smokey, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The 0-1 on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see.
Stepping into the box, Mauricio Sanchez. The winning run is at first base.
Sanchez.
Weekly to the left. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The New York Yankees wrap up afternoon base. Next for New York, Smokey. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of it.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And gone right down the line the other way. Now at the plate, Willie Chassin. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Willie Chassin.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
In now, Buford Fuller. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Hit out towards second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey.
And he's the reigning league player of the month.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. Fouled away. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Flores arranged to his left as he tracked. So striding in, Smokey, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going on.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now.
Coming to the plate now, Jerome Russell. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team. RBIs, time for the right man in the right spot.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Smokey. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Smokey.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Juarez is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. Digging in, Luis Ibarra. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Luis Ibarra.
The 0-2 delivery. Play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. To the plate now is the designated hitter, John Jimenez. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. Sharply on the ground. Smokey on the throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Smokey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Chance is on his way home. The tag, and he's in there as they push the lead to 5 now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away. Into the box now, Nick Ray. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runner goes. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 8-3 is today's final. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
About set for base. Digging in, Smokey. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Hurd is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Tom Reed, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Ready for another chance. Smokey 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Count even now at 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Weak roller right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Ed St. Odd. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again. Smokey 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. You're short, hit hard. McNamara comes up with it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Leading off the inning, Darren Thorman. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs. Moving late into this one, a perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base.
Digging in once again, Smokey. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Sergio Rubio. He singled his last time up. And there he goes towards second. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Neal. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game. Ready once again, Derek Hurd. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet. You're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead. Wednesday night baseball. Now at the plate, Derek Hurd. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder.
The 3-2 pitch.
Hurd.
Hit out towards second. Smokey takes it in. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Next for New York, Smokey.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
2-2 the count. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. St. Odd moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now for Kansas City, Tom Reed, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tom Reed.
Sent on the ground out to second. Smokey scoops it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So stepping in, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. With runners in scoring position this season, Smokey is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season?
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Johnson going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2 contest. So next to the plate for the Royals, Eric McNamara, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play. Ready for another shot now. Smokey, he's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Guerrero, the runner at third. Moncada on second. Holton at first. 2 out in the inning. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Derek Hurd. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Solo shot to right center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. Afternoon. Ayala gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Center fielder, Derek Hurd.
Ball to second, this could be 2.
So far in this series, D-Row, they're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. In now, Smokey.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Hurd ranging back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So striding in, Tyson Johnson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the 0-1. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Thomas Serrano, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Things this guy would like to do.
Oh, wow, what a stop to first. Wow. So here's the Royals DH, Ed St. Odd. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it. So line drives, short hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, Smokey. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Very weakly on the ground. Now another 1-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Here's another 1-2. Just got a piece to the right side. That's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Swing and a little tapper. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch. Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon.